Good evening to all. We're here tonight to take a contemplative trip into the world of leadership, aided by the insights and management approach of a man whose influence on politics has been profound, former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Rodrigo Roa Duterte, also known as Digong Duterte or PRRD, first ever president to be from Mindanao and is the oldest person to assume office, beginning his term at the age of 71. He is a prominent leader hailing from the Philippines. His leadership style and policy decision have shaped the nation's course. Current position President of the Philippines as of January 2022. Holding the same position of President Duterte serves as the head of the country, making crucial decisions that impact the Philippines and its people. Brief background of President Roa Rodrigo Duterte. Birth March 28, 1945 in Maasin, Philippines. Duterte was born in Maasin on March 28, 1945, setting the stage of his life and eventual political career. Political career, Mayor of Davao City since 1988 to 1998, 2001 to 2010, 2013 to 2016. Before assuming the presidency, Duterte dedicated many years to leading Davao City, focusing on its improvement and development. As a vice mayor of Davao City during 2010 to 2013, serving as the second in command, Duterte continued his commitment to Davao City's progress. President of the Philippines 2016 up to 2022. In 2016, Duterte ascended to the highest office, becoming the leader of the entire Philippines. His leadership style is an authoritative approach, known for decisive and strong-willed leadership. Duterte is recognized for his swift decision-making and unwavering determination in leading the nation, implements strict law and order policies, advocating for a disciplined society. Duterte believes in enforcing rules rigorously to maintain law and order. His achievements, Davao City development, transformed Davao City into one of the safest and cleanest city in the Philippines. Duterte's effort resulted in the transformation of Davao City into a safe and clean haven for its residents. Implement various infrastructure projects and social programs. Through initiatives like building roads and schools, Duterte worked towards enhancing the overall quality of life in Davao City. Um, Second achievement is war on drugs. Launched an aggressive anti-drug campaign, Duterte initiated a robust campaign to combat illegal drugs within the country, controversial for its human rights implications but credited for reducing crime rates. While criticized for human rights concerns, the anti-drug campaign is acknowledged for contributing to a reduction in crime rates. A foreign policy pursued in independent foreign policy, Duterte advocated for the Philippines to make independent decisions in international affairs and strengthened ties with non traditional allies, and diversified international relations. He fostered relationships with countries beyond traditional alliances, broadening the Philippines' international connections. Economic policies under Duterte administration, infrastructure development, build program to boost economic growth through infrastructure projects. Duterte launched an ambitious program to construct essential infrastructure like roads and bridges, aiming to stimulate economic growth. Focus on transportation, energy, and water resource development. The President prioritized improvements in transportation and ensured sufficient energy and water resources for the nation. Tax reform, push for tax reform to fund infrastructures project. Advocating for financial resources, Duterte sought to reform the tax systems to fund vital infrastructure projects, aimed at making the tax systems more equitable and progressive. The objective was to create a fair and progressive tax system, ensuring a balanced contribution from all citizens. Challenges that he encountered during his term: human rights concerns, criticized for alleged human rights abuses in the war on drugs. The president faced criticisms for the perceived violations of human rights during the anti-drug campaign. International scrutiny scrutiny on extrajudicial killings and due process. The global community closely examined Duterte's approach to legal processes and the use of force. Controversial statements, known for controversial and unfiltered statements. He is known for controversial and unfiltered statements. Duterte's outspoken nature often lead to statements that stirred controversy and provoke reactions. Mixed reactions to his communication style, while some appreciated his direct communication and others found it polarizing and unsettling. Legacy, mixed reception, admired by supporters for strong leadership and decisive actions. Many supporters appreciated Duterte's strong leadership style and quick decision making, criticized by others for human rights concerns and controversial statements. However, critics expressed concerns about human rights and disapproved of some Duterte's controversial statements. Impact on Philippine politics shaped the political landscape with his unorthodox approach. Duterte's unconventional methods left a lasting impact, altering the traditional political landscape in the Philippines. Influence on subsequent administration and policy directions, even after leaving office, Duterte's ideas and methods continued to influence the government's decisions and policies. So, why we want to know about this leader? Learning about leaders like Roa Rodrigo Duterte help us understand how they shape their countries and communities. It provides insights into the decisions they make, the challenges they face, and the impact they have on society. This knowledge help us to stay informed about the world and the different ways leaders can influence positive or negative change. Mm, what I intend to do to imitate this type of leader. If I decide to imitate Rodrigo Duterte in certain aspects, it could mean being decisive, make decisions confidently and quickly when needed, focusing on improvements, work towards making positive changes in the community or workplace, just like Duterte aimed to improve Davao City. Taking responsibility, face challenges head on and take responsibility for finding solutions, being independent, make decisions that you believe are best, even if they go against what others might think. Communicating clearly, express yourself clearly, but be mindful of the impact your words might have. um, Remember, while it's okay to be inspired by leaders, it's important to think critically and choose aspects that align with our own values and the context that you're in. Leadership is a personal journey, and adapting qualities that suit your environment is the key. Um, that's all for my report. Thank you.